Good morning, Jose Marti. This is Mr. Navas here again with one of your tech tips. This week's tech tips is going to be broken up into two parts. I'm going to be discussing Standard Solutions and how to access all the material online via the Standard Solution page. Now, from my understanding, we have an English version and a math version. So I will be splitting this tutorial up into an English and a math version. We're going to start with the English version. So first thing you need to do is obviously you need to log into Standard Solution. Um, and of course, here's the web page. It's www.standardsolutions.com. As you can see highlighted up here. Uh, Again, once you access the page, you'll see a member area down here. As far as your username and password, this should have been given to you by your supervisor. If not, you need to ask that person to get you a login. I'm actually going to use Ms. Hutton's login just for the purposes of the tutorial. So you plug in your information, you are going to log in, you get a nice little welcome, and you're taken to this page here. Okay. Um, First things you want to go into is the section that says instruction. So once you hit instruction, you'll have these a sub bar come down. One is lesson plans and one is instructional materials. Under instructional materials, what we have here are your sample assessments, your quizzes and tests. Uh, and on this side, obviously, lesson plans, they'll give you an entire lesson plan that can be presented to your class. These lesson plans are very detailed. They provide you with all the resources and materials you need for the lesson. It's just a matter of the teacher going and making copies of whatever they need. And they're pretty useful. So we'll start there. We're going to go into the lesson plan area. And again, we're going to be talking about the English side. We're looking up here on the top. Now, English has two parts. You have the reading and the writing. Um, and again, you can pretty much, uh, uh, um, pick what suits you. So we're looking at the HESPA, obviously, grade 9. Jose Marti is the freshman academy. So we're going to look at writing. Okay. Once you click that, you're going to get a drop down of all the available lessons for you, lesson plans for you to view and look through. I'm just going to pick one just to see what they look like. I'm going into this lesson here. And what's going to happen is the lessons are going to open in PDF format, which is the Adobe format, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can print it, save it to your computer if you know this is something you're going to keep going to in the future. This is what one of the lesson plans look like. This is lesson 5, implement expository prompt assessment. They break it down into a lesson plan, your materials if you need it. The procedures are very detailed to the extent where they tell you what you should say. All right, so they're actually prepping you for every thing possible in this lesson. And as you go down, they give you some tips on assessment real quick. But as you go down, will be your attachments or your materials or your handouts for your lesson plan. They actually give them to you right here. So if you would just print this out and make copies for your students, if that's what you're looking to do, it's all right there. Okay, it is all right there. So again, this is just the lesson plan. Now the other section would be the assessment section. And again, I want to point out all the lessons for reading. So for each one, for reading and writing, there are 20 lessons altogether. Again, you can click these, you get the PDF, you can print them out, do what you want with them. Now, when it comes time for assessment, if we switch over from lesson plan and we go over to instructional material, it allows you pretty much to create your own custom-made um, assessment. So you're able to pretty much create your own little personalized quiz. You're able to go back, save that quiz. You can save the template. You can always go back and edit it if you need to. Okay. So we are going to be looking again. We're talking English, so we're gonna go high school, language arts, high school. Ms. Hine has one saved template already. You pick any of these 4 categories. let's go with the first one, narrative stories. Okay. All right. So once you come in, you have pretty much these stories that you can pick, and each story comes with the actual story you can print out. Again, if you're using a Proxima, that's something you can maybe put up on your projector and read along with the class as a whole if you want, or print them out. It's up to you. Select questions, view all questions and answers. This is where you're actually creating a personalized assessment for that story. Okay. And then read the directions, of course. So I'm going to actually just look at one here. I'm going to select some questions from this first book, The Boy Who Came Back. Okay. Once I click select questions, it automatically defaults to level 2. Okay, defaults to level 2, as you can see here. So it pretty much puts every question into level 2. Now it's up to you to go and, if you want to make it a little harder or a little bit easier, depending on your class, it's up to you. However, before you even start, the first important thing is to create a template. So this is the boy who came back assessment. Okay, and I want to save this. All right, I want to save this template. However, before you do that, I mean, you can pick all your questions over here. Add, remove questions for this skill, or remove all skill questions. If you click add or remove question for skill, it gives you the same question in 3 different levels, um, going from easy to your harder level, which is level 3. If you don't, if whichever one you want, you would put a check in these boxes on this side, saying that you want to keep it, you don't want to keep it. So let's say I want to change this to level 3. I put a check here, and then I would now save the new question to my template. Okay, so as you can see now, that first question has changed to level 3. So you can go through this whole assessment and customize it. When you are done, again, you want to save the template. Write your name of the template you want to call it. You're going to go here and press save to complete a template, and it's going to save your entire assessment. And the next time you come in, and again, once you save it, you can print out the questions, print the answer key, whatever the case may be. But the next time you go into high school English, remember she had one saved template before, she now has 2. So now I can go into these 2 saved templates, and I can actually see the tests I created. Here's the first one I did, my first example, and this is the one I just did. And again, you can go back, you can print the questions, revise the template, and do the answer sheets. So it's just a matter of a little bit of planning ahead of time, thinking about what you want in your own personalized assessment. What's good is you can pretty much custom make each assessment per class depending on levels, whatever the case may be. Either way, again, this is the Standard Solutions tutorial, how to log in, how to create your own assessments, and a quick overview of the lesson plans. Thank you very much.